Hey folks, it's Chris with Rayvolt. Today I'm going to review the Cruiser by Rayvolt. Rayvolt is a Spanish company based in Barcelona, but they have Rayvolt, or Rayvolt EV USA is the distributor here in the US, and they are based in Seattle, and the CEO is Steve Sanders, who provided the bike to me to review. I still have it in my garage since a while. I really like it. So yeah, enjoy the video and let's go. Today's video is brought to you by Riding Culture cycling bands. Those are highly resistant jeans that you can wear for riding your bicycle or motorcycle. I'm wearing them in my video here. It's the black jeans. They're slim fit that I have. I have a link down below so you can check them out. And the second sponsor is Rayvolt EV USA, who gave that bike to me for the review. Thanks a lot for everything, and let's go to the video now. The Cruiser by Rayvolt. Okay, what is it? Is it a bike? Is it an e-moped? Is it an e-motorbike? I never know the difference between these two. But so it has the style of a beach cruiser, which you would use here in San Diego at the beach, of course. But then you also have the throttle with a max speed of 31 miles per hour, which is not legal, so you have to adjust it yourself to make it street legal for your region. So it's an e-moped or e-motorbike and a cruiser or bicycle in one. You can pedal with pedal assist. It has smart pedal assist, or you can use the throttle. So what I do when I start, I always pedal a little to support the motor, and then I use the throttle here. You see it. Let's go through the specs a little. The bike has a 1000 watt hub motor, which is actually designed by Rayvolt themselves, so they make the motor themselves. It's in the rear. It has enough power. Let me see, I can probably slow down and show you. Oh, there's a car coming. Let's go for the next one and show you the speed you can get immediately when you hit the throttle. Oh, red light, perfect. Okay, that's the motor. Then it has hydraulic disc brakes, front and rear. Rayvolt white labels everything, so I don't actually know who the manufacturer of it is. I heard it is Shimano, but I'm not too sure. Okay, let's go. I don't want to talk about my weight. Okay, now I weigh 210 pounds, so this is the speed you get. It's going away slower than I would like to. That's why I always use my own pedal assist to support it. But once you get up to speed, it goes very well. Get back to the brakes. Hydraulic disc brakes, probably Shimano. The front is a standard hydraulic disc brake. The rear actually switches off the motor and uses it to for regenerative braking. So you actually, when you get off the gas and you hit the brake a little bit, you can actually feel the motor starting to turn in the other direction. Okay, let's hit it again. The brakes have good stopping power. My rear brake is a little soft. I have to do a fluid change sometimes. Let's go on to the support system. We have the throttle here. The bike has a connection to your phone with an app called Iva. To be honest, I'm not such a big fan of the app itself. The good thing is you can adjust a lot of things on the bike, but it seems very complicated, not straightforward, and the connection to the bike doesn't work that great. But you see these 3 LEDs here. They are green, yellow and red, which actually shows you the state of your battery, the charging state, so you actually know how much battery you have left. So I'm riding this bike since 1.5 weeks to work now. round trip is 5 miles, and I'm still yellow, which seems good. Okay, let's do a speed test. On the baby maker, I think we're at 21. Here I'm full throttle without pedaling, and 28. That's the throttle. The throttle is a thumb throttle. It gets you up to speed. It works quite well. The pedal assist. Pedaling on this bike is not as much fun as you would think, especially if you have it uphill a little. You have no power in your legs because the way you're sitting, in your sitting position. So on a flat, it works. It's work, but you have a throttle. So the pedal assist has 5 different pedal assist speeds, if you might say so. You can adjust it yourself in the app, but that would mean you have to be on your phone all the time. Let's pedal a little, and I don't want that. And as I said, I'm not a big fan of the app. Now it's getting in. So I put it on smart pedal assist, where it actually detects how much force I use for the torque sensor and the cadence sensor. And some people complained that I went through the stop signs in my last video. So but also when you just saw when I use pedal assist and I stop, I always use the throttle, because getting up to speed with this bike, just pedaling, even with the pedal assist, is tough. And this is a bike that I would not use for a workout. This is a bike for fun. I'm getting sidetracked from the technical review or from the technical parts. Okay, so we had the brakes, we had the pedal assist and throttle. The app is probably a different video I should make. I just cannot force myself to do so. Okay, let's go back. Torque sensor, cadence sensor. Cadence sensor is in the crank. When you pedal, it goes by a magnet, or the magnets go by a light, and it measures how fast you pedal. And then it has a torque sensor which actually measures how much force you put into pedaling, and those two together tell the CPU how much speed or force it should give from the motor. The cadence sensor I use on auto detection. That's what I probably call it, which means that that it decides for you what's the easiest way to pedal at this time when you pedal, based on cadence and force sensor, torque sensor. What this bike does for you is it catches a lot of attraction. I talk to so many people that love the design of the bike. A lot of people say it's like the design of an old Indian motorcycle, which they're totally correct. The only difference is mine is racing green and brown leather. If everything would be black and red, it would totally be a Indian motorcycle, an old one. I use the bike to go to work because I broke my baby maker. That sounds funny. I broke my other electric bike called Baby Maker from FLX. Now I'm using it to go to work. A lot of people stop in front of the office. Right now I'm just using the rear brake to actually charge the battery again, and it works quite well. It slows you down, but not too much. So yeah, I use it to go to work. I use it to cruise around and pick up groceries. I use it for everyday commutes that are short and close. Like, I did one ride that was to a brewery, which is at the harbor here in San Diego, 10 miles away. So I did a 20-mile round trip. Afterwards, I still had the same state of battery, so it was still yellow. I didn't check on the app what the battery actually said. I'm thinking of getting a rear rack so I can mount a box for my dog, so I can bring him with me. What I dislike on the bike is you have the LEDs that show the state of your battery, but that's it. You don't know speed, you don't know nothing. You can buy an extra screen, which I would wish it would be included, so you have some information. Or you could mount your phone, but as I said, I'm not a big fan of the app, so yeah, that's why I just eyeball it, and I just make sure that I don't break the law too much. Okay, let's go back. The screen is one thing. The seat is not very comfortable, so if you're thinking of getting it, Rayvolt offers another seat as an upgrade that's softer, a more comfy one. I would go with that, and I would definitely include the lighting package, which is a front light and a rear light. Lights are very important because that's the thing that makes you stand out in front of people. What I experienced with this bike, because it goes pretty fast, that people completely underestimate how fast you are because they see a beach cruiser, but you are fast. So there's something, make people aware that you're here. Wear a bright helmet. I know bright doesn't look that cool. I have a bright yellow one, but I hope this video helped you make a decision on this bike. I love it. I like to ride it. It has a few downsides, but it's fun to ride. Okay, this was my review of the Cruiser by Rayvolt. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video and share it with your friends. The more viewers, the better for me and for us and for everyone. If you have any questions, make sure to shoot me an email or a message on Instagram or Facebook. Thank you for watching again, and take care.